I'm Connor Hart, and for my case study, I decided to look into the L'Ambiance Plaza collapse. A little background on the collapse. So it's located in Bridgeport, Connecticut, and on April 23rd, 1987, the construction of 16-story residential buildings, two identical buildings spaced about 4 feet apart, were going up, and the collapse left 28 workers dead, and 22 injured. It still is the um, deadliest construction accident in Connecticut's history, and it's left a lot of lessons behind that have kind of shaped how the industry does construction now. Two main things I really want to highlight here is the different theories of why the collapse happened, and also um, a little background on lift slab construction because it's just a method of putting cast in place concrete slabs in place. And after this collapse, lift slab construction was kind of outlawed, which is very rare for some practice to just kind of stop altogether. So lift slab construction is a little confusing, but it consists of casting floor slabs at ground level, raising those floor slabs to the desired elevation with hydraulic jacks, and fixing the slabs in position mechanically. By casting the floor slabs on grade, the need for shoring or formwork underneath each slab is eliminated, and only side forms are required to maintain structural stability. Um, so the different theories of the collapse involve lift slab construction and the failure that it was. So there are five main theories of why the collapse happened. One is an overloaded steel angle welded to a shear head arm channel deformed, causing the jack rod and lifting nut to slip out, and the collapse began. Another theory is the instability of the wedges holding the 12th floor and roof package caused the collapse. And the third theory is the improper design of the post-tensioning tendons caused the collapse. The fourth theory is questionable weld details and substandard welds could have caused the collapse. And then the fifth theory is the sensitivity of L'Ambiance Plaza to lateral displacement caused its collapse. So I just found it very interesting that they couldn't really um, dive into exactly what the actual cause was. It was a combination of a bunch of different failures, and it all kind of generally sums into lift slab construction. So in my paper, I will be talking about that or those theories and diving more into what those actually mean because those are just a lot of big words. And then a lot of it obviously is going to be the legal framework. It ended up being a settlement was achieved through mediation, uh, which was $41 million to the families and the injured in the collapse. And then just going through the mediation phases, there's two phases in the mediation process, and they never did have to go to court or anything like that. So it was a long process and very intricate things had to take place for the mediations to actually work, but it actually did work out and they avoided a more expensive process of going to court.